Hey, Nick folk, welcome to Keeping It A Live with Derek and Nick. I'm Derek, Executive Bourbon Steward.
I'm Nick, certified bartender. Welcome to the Scotland edition
Yes,
of tonight's Sip Along.
we're doing a little Scotch this evening. We're breaking out, and we've got a special little treat for everyone.
We do. Tell me more.
Tonight, we've got Bourbon Babe Cam.
Woohoo!
That's right. There she is, and she's gone. We're done.
See ya.
Bourbon Babe. We're practicing some camera techniques, working on a little bit of different stuff because we have some big stuff coming up in March.
Yeah, we
We'll
do.
announce it a little later, in the episode a little bit. And
Someone's birthday.
it is someone's birthday.
And a big
big 5-0.
Yeah.
We're gonna throw a little party, I think.
Who doesn't like a party?
Who doesn't like a party is exactly it. But we're gonna be back to you in about 10 seconds, everybody. So stand by. Play the video. All right. Hey, everybody, we're back. Technical malfunctions, but you know what? That's what happens when you go live. I'm asking a lot of my laptop right now. I'm doing a lot of things. We're bringing in Bourbon Babe Cam, which is a lot. She's a big star, and that takes a lot more juice out of my computer. So,
Yep.
Hopefully everyone can hear me right now. We have audio, but we'll see. Nick's got us pulled up, and then I have to do the same thing here so I can actually get our comments and everything going. Also, but tonight is Scotch night, folks. We've got our 3 Scotches in front of us. We've all 12 years. We have the Singleton 12-year-old. We have the Glendronach, and we have the Bowmore. And I actually did a cute little slide for everybody. Hello, everyone coming in this evening.
Hello.
We got Darren, Dominic. Good evening, sir. Darren again is out. Thank you very much. That won't be until next month, but we will celebrate that big time. We got Faith coming in. Hello, Faith. Facebook user, because we always like them. Rebecca, hello. I'm waiting for this to update, but
Tracy. So don't forget,
Tracy Roll.
don't forget, friends, if you haven't yet, above in this post, there's a link. It says, please allow access, grant permissions. And basically that allows us to talk to you when you're commenting in our stream throughout the episode tonight. Let's have some conversation. Let's have some fun. We want to hear what you're getting out of this just as much as you want to hear what we're getting out of this. So the only way for us to know who we're talking to is if you click that little link up above.
So please do that. That would be great. We would much appreciate that. What do we got? We got Jacob Portugal.
What's
going on, Jake? What's going on, guys? So, we're here tonight. We're trying some different stuff. I've actually got the batting order. I actually did a little something special for everyone so we know where we're at with this one. Somewhere in here. There it is. Here's our batting order for this evening. We're going to start out with the Singleton, so get those poured out now. We're going to move to the Glendronach, and then we're going to go to the Bowmore. If I'm mispronouncing any of these, it's because I am not from Scotland and I don't have the brogue.
What if I give you this? Do you think it will help?
Nope, not at all. I don't think the hat's going to help me at all with pronouncing anything Scottish. But so we're going to start out with the Singleton this evening, everybody. So thanks everyone that's coming in right now. I hope everybody got their samples. I did send those all out in plenty of time for everyone to get it. We had a couple of latecomers, but I got them out to them, and they got to them in time. So that's good. Everyone, I like to get them out and everyone gets theirs. So that's important, because if not, then it's not as fun of a show because not everyone gets to sip along with us. We got Christopher Harris. What's up, Chris? What's up? Joining us this evening, one of our faves out there, Michaela coming in.
Cheers from her and her mom.
Yeah, she's from Mickey Karen. Hello, bringing them in. So yeah, guys, tonight we decided to change it up. We've been doing a lot of bourbon. Me and Nick have decided we've done a lot of bourbon the last couple of months. Bourbon is a fave of everyone. That's what we really find. We find that with a lot with our YouTube channel for our likes and video views that we get. But we got to change it up because people like something different once in a while.
Of course.
You know what I mean? So tonight is Scotch night. We're going to be doing Irish. Guess what? In March.
Yeah.
Who would have guessed we're going to be doing Irishes in March?
And we have a lot more to come out of that episode with some giveaways.
Yeah.
Some big giveaways.
Yeah, we got some giveaways going on.
We have a lot going on for that episode with some music, some live giveaways. Obviously, the sip alongs, one of which will be a Two Truths and a Lie, tuned in last month. So there's a lot going on in the next episode. I'm telling you, next month's episode is going to be a party. So if you love to party the way we like to party, comment right now and join by saying sample. I think we're doing that tonight.
Yeah,
right?
we are doing that tonight. We got the Bourbon Babe on Bourbon Babe. Yeah,
Get her in there.
But she's going to be writing it down because next month we're doing it.
Big.
We've got 3 different Irishes, all picked by Nick. Picked them out. 2 of them we know about. The third one is going to be the 3 Truths and a Lie. We're going to do a little game showing with that one.
Yeah.
Christopher Harris is at work. I love it that you're watching us at work, Chris. Thank you. I love that. We actually have GPCs coming from Fort Myers in Florida, 80 and muggy. I wish it was 80 and muggy. It's about 30, and we're waiting for about 2 inches of snow tomorrow, so that's going to be awesome here. Yeah. Darren, Darren, love it. Love you getting in on it already. Tracy Roll wants a sample. Tracy's in. Tracy, you got it. Jeff Ravad wants a sample too. Dominic Mancia is in. So, folks,
What's going on before they're even.
it doesn't matter. People love that we're doing. We told them it's going to be an Irish episode.
It's going to be epic. It's a big episode.
We've got some things going on. We're going to have live music. Yeah, we've got some other stuff in the work. If it comes through, it'll be awesome. If not, it's okay. We've got live music. We're going to have a ton of giveaways. Celebrating my birthday, so we want to go kind of big. We're going to have a whole bunch of giveaways going on. T-shirts, special T-shirts, as you say.
Special T-shirts.
Something similar to this, but in a different shade of color.
I know you just want to rub your chest.
Yes, we just want to rub the chest like this, like we're doing right now. But so Faith is in. Jared Alves is in for sample. Jacob Portugal in for a sample.
Heck yeah. Keep on going and tell your friends.
Bill Kitcher wants a sample.
Yep.
Oh, Tony D'Agostino needs 3. Wow, all right, Tony.
And this is one episode. We're not stopping. So if we get up to 25, we're going to keep going. We're going to go get, actually, Nick's going to go get more bottles.
Nick's This one's on Nick. I believe, Nick went out because it was my birthday, and Nick wanted to make me feel special. So he went out. He got the bottles for the next, which is very nice. I actually put in another piece of sample bottles. I don't know how big this is going to be. Just to let you know, when I order the sample bottles, they come in cases of 80. So when we do it, we're doing 25. So that's 75 samples I send out a month.
Yeah.
This one we're hoping to get up maybe 90 samples getting out to people. If we get 30 people to be involved in this, it'll be huge. We like that.
And hear about this. Right now we're at 470 subscribers on YouTube. If we hit 500 before the episode, I will include a 4th bottle into the round. So if you can get other people to sign up for this, and you can get our subscribers up to 500, we are just about a little over 25 away. I will make a 4th bottle contribution for this episode.
Jerry Canellian, Paul Lavillian.
We got people that want free T-shirts. We got people that want to sit along with us and have a good time.
Yeah, I saw that. We're just Leprechaun fiddles. I would like that too, Faith. Honestly, you know what? If we can make it happen for my birthday, we will.
We'll see what we can do.
We'll have musicians anyway, but we'll have someone playing music. But I don't know if it's going to be a leprechaun. Maybe she's small. I'm not sure.
It might be.
She's tiny, so she could technically be a
and it's neither confirmed or denied. Will there be a birthday suit for Derek? We don't know.
Yeah, that's right.
So
that's
tune in.
So tune in. But folks, tonight's batting order, if you will, is floating underneath our screen here. Getting rid of the birthday because we don't need her in the screen right now.
See ya.
She's out.
Get out of here.
We're the stars of this show. So we've got the Singleton we're going to be starting with first, moving to the Glendronach, and then to the Bowmore. So pour out your Singletons right now. Get them ready in front of you because we're going to dive in, folks. We've been talking long enough. It's time to do some sipping.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready to whiskey, sir?
Ready and able.
Let's go, folks.
Cheers, folks. As you know, always, let us know what you're getting on the nose. Chat below.
Yeah. Put it in the chat what you're getting in here.
Oh, that's nice.
Bill Kitcher. Is it in the it's going to be on the 17th for next month. Next month will be on actual St. Patrick's Day, the 17th, my birthday. That's when we're going live. Because you know what? No one's doing anything. You're all staying home. It's still COVID.
Yeah, you're not allowed.
You're not allowed out.
Or go out early.
Come home. Get everything.
Actually, I should say maybe start around 7:30. So you have to stay tuned for more information.
Yeah, more information. We're going to get more info out to everybody about that. It's going to be on the 17th of next month. 17th. St. Patrick's Day. Yes, I am a St. Patty's Day baby. Woo! Even though I'm Portuguese, I celebrate my Irish heritage. Ooh, that's a nice nose. It's very sweet. Got a lot going on in there.
I was going to say, I'm getting like banana right off.
Yeah.
A little banana Laffy Taffy.
Now we're taking you down a little road here. A little banana Laffy Taffy. Taking down the road here. We're starting this Speyside Scotch. So Speysides are always a little bit lighter, a little bit fruitier. You don't tend to get a lot of the peaty, heavy, smoky notes that come through on these. A lot of these Speysides, like Singleton, the Belvany, excuse me, the Fiddick, Levitt, the Macallan are all Speysides, which are more towards that end of that light fruitiness that we tend to like.
Yeah, definitely like more towards my realm of the scotches that I love, not the peatiness, more of those tropical fruits.
Darren needs 3. Yep, get some melon in there. Okay.
Yep. Definitely some melon. Again, I'm getting like a honeydew melon, Paul. I'm getting some banana in there.
This is not a Scotch fan. This is Tony.
Getting some honey and vanilla.
Yeah, a lot of sweetness going on in this one. This is, you tend more towards the soft florally note. Maybe get some of that florally on in these Speyside, which is nice. We're kind of taking you through some different regions here. I actually have, because I did my homework, folks.
Good
for the peeps here. Little picture of what's going on over in Scotland. So right now we're up here in the Speyside. If you can see if the pointer's showing up on the screen, I have no idea. But the Speyside is that orange area. That's what we're working on right now. Scotland, you see the Highland area. That's what will be next. We'll explain that more as we come along. But yeah, nice, soft, sweet notes. Getting like really big honey, floral, a lot of sugar, sweet notes going on in this one.
Yeah, and if you haven't joined us before and you're new to Kinfolk, as always, thank you for joining us and subscribe and share with your friends. But as we're always talking here, everyone comments along what you're getting, and the best part is you're not wrong, right? Anything you get is going to trigger. Half the time you might feel self-conscious. Should I say something? Should I not say anything? But half the time you suggest something that everyone else is like, oh my gosh, I'm totally
it's very suggestive. So, when you say something, everyone then ends up going, oh, I'm getting that too. So, you're not wrong. And the whole thing is that whatever you get, like Nick said, you're getting out of it, so just, you're not wrong because everyone's, what's that?
Coconut roasted.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Sweet on the nose, subtle roasted coconut and subtle tiramisu. Very good nose there, sir.
Oh.
Dominic crushing it. I like it. And the thing is, and it's really taste and your nosings is all based on your own personal experience. It's what you've tried throughout your life, or you have familiarity with. Is that it? With that's a big word right there to break out right now. But that is what you're familiar with. That will bring back those scents for you. So if you've known it and tried it and you've had it before, you can bring that back through your memory and through taste.
So for some of us that are saying florally, what does that mean? You're getting maybe those flower notes that, like, if you took a bunch of flowers, you took a nice big whiff of it, that's what you're getting, right?
Or you can be like Faith, and it's delicious.
Delicious.
Actually, literally on the front of the bottle, it says luscious nectar. That literally says it on the front of the Singleton bottle. We actually haven't done a blind with this one before. We really do like it. It has all those light notes that we really do enjoy. Oh, what's this? We got my mom. My mom's in the house. You're breaking up. A little echo. Okay, a little echo. I can check her on. There shouldn't be any echo. The volume over here. That's dead. So a little echo might be happening because of the room. I don't have a lot of sound editing going on in here either. So that could be part of the problem going on with it. Okay, go ahead. Break it up.
What kind of barrel is this? Import, wine finish, or anything?
Let me pull up the notes on it. Hold on.
Is your sound off on your phone, Derek?
Yeah, I got it all the way down. Is yours off? Yeah, mine's off. Just in case, but there is sometimes a light echo that goes sometimes with the mic. There's not a lot of sound editing that's going on with here.
He says it too.
Really?
Skipping, I can get through it.
I don't know why. I may have to kill the Becca cam.
Oh, that's all right.
No, we're gonna kill the Becca cam just because I think that might be it, because we've never tried the Becca cam before, and we will just buy Becca cam. Hopefully that'll help, because we killed that out. So that might have been the problem. Not sure. Hopefully let us know if that helps it. Audio is just breaking up. Bad connection sounding. All right. So Paul says that too.
Someone give us more feedback if you don't mind, just letting us know if it just helped at all, if it's getting any better at all.
Yep.
So we can try to play around with it.
Yeah, we'll play around with the audio a little bit. to see if something else.
Clear now.
Oh, it's clear now. So it had to have been the double camera. So
Thank you.
thank you very much. Much better. All right,
Awesome.
sounds great now.
Perfect.
Okay, so that was the problem. I was trying to do too much with my computer. I'm trying to ask a lot of it. So all right. Well, there we go. No bet cam. That's it.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
This is the participation we look
This
for.
is the participation we're looking for in the kinfolk to help
You're
us out
all
with our
doing
lives.
great with the sound. Now
Yeah.
keep up with the bourbon.
Yeah, now
or
keep
the
up with the
scotches.
scotches right now. So the Singleton is, what was the question that we were looking for? Was what we were getting out of it, maybe?
No, casking. Was there
The
any
casking that
on it?
there's a smaller portion, delicate spirit, distilleries, Glendronach sits on the
I
bank.
think it's just an oak cask.
European oak casks to balance the liquid. Yeah, American and European oak cask. That's all it is. There's
So no
other
finishing.
no finishing in like any kind of sherry cask or anything like that. But that vanilla going on in there, definitely getting that.
Let us know what you're getting on the palate now.
Yeah,
I mean,
palate,
I'm still
definitely.
getting all those fruity notes of the melon and the banana. It honestly is bringing me a little bit closer to that Glenlivet Caribbean Reserve. I feel like, and that Balvenie Caribbean. It's like it's got those like. I think that's what Darren was trying to say with the casking. Is it feels that way, but this is why we're doing this tonight, right? You're getting to understand that. Okay, so this is the Speyside of things, and wait till we start getting into the other realms. You're going to start veering away from those fruity notes and that flavorful of what I love the most, I think.
Later, Chris. Chris is out right now. Yeah, the bananas is on the spot. Jacob Portugal saying, and that's the whole thing. Like sometimes you'll get those tropical fruity notes, and it's just because of how they make it. It's it's always different. To be called a Scotch, it has to be aged for at least 3 years in Scotland. There's a whole bunch of other things that have to go along. These are all single malts that we're dealing with tonight also. So that's very specific also with all three of these. Some of them do have different barrelings and finishings. But the order that I picked to go through tonight, it's a reason because of the flavor profiles that we're dealing with also.
Now, Tony just mentioned that he's got a little bit of tobacco. I'm also getting that tobacco note in there. Kind of like tobacco-y, leathery, I feel like. If you ever just bite leather for fun. As Tony does. No, but I agree with him. I'm getting some of those notes. And but I really do like that. I find I'm getting that on the finish, but that the over fruitiness is on that palate that I still love. No spice or anything, which I'm kind of liking.
I can get the little bit of like the Jared Alves just said my brother just said it, the pepper. He's getting a little bit peppery note in there, which I can see on there.
Darren said that too.
Like a cigar. Yep, exactly. The tobacco-ness going on in there, like the
cigar,
unsmoked, the cigar tobacco. Yep, definitely see that. But this is very nice. I really like this one. This is a 12-year-old. Let's see what it has. The official notes on this one, folks, is going to be fresh, light, and clean, fresh fruitiness, and soft, fragrant notes. Scented leather. Someone said that, so very nice.
Tony.
Subtle sandalwood and vanilla. And I know I saw it. Someone did say vanilla in there. On the palate is fresh and easy to drink. Spicy. I find it a little spice, not overly spicy though. Yeah. Soft and pleasantly sweet, fruity with citrus, raisins, vanilla, and a hint of honey. We did say the honey earlier in there.
Nailing it.
The finish is short, creamy, and smooth. I agree. I think this one is very nice, honestly.
Very nice, light, easy sipper. I mean, if you're not into the scotches, I think of that peatiness. I think that this is a different side of a scotch that maybe you weren't aware of. So I like this one.
Yep. Yeah, this is
asking if a Scotch is typically less sweet than a bourbon.
I think it's the area.
It depends on the region where you're getting the scotches from. Now, most people, you assume, I find with bourbons myself that some range to the sweeter side and some are more of the, was it flavor? Not flavorful. They're obviously flavorful, but more of to the spicy side, that end of the spectrum more than the sweet.
Okay.
Now with the scotches, you get all the range with scotches. You're gonna get that sweet floral, those honeys, those nice light flavors, and you're gonna go all the way over to you're getting that like meatiness, which we've said before with some scotches, that smoked meat. You're getting a lot of those darker, heavier notes of smoke, campfire, maybe some iodine, which is like it doesn't sound pleasurable at all when you say that. But you're like, why would I like licking a Band-Aid and enjoying that for my whiskey? But some people really like those, unbelievably as it may seem.
Yeah.
I have learned to like a lot more of the Islay Scotches, which is the last one we will be doing is an Islay, because they tend to be towards more of that smoky side. I can kind of get through a lot of that smoke and pick out a lot of the subtle flavors that are behind it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, you kind of have to work through it to get those small, the light honeys and the floral notes. And a lot of times you'll get is what they have in there is also is a brininess. They'll say there's like that saltiness going on in the background, which you can pick up in almost any Scotch, depending on the region where it is. A lot of them will say you will get a brininess to it because of the salt air and maybe they're located closer to the coast and whatnot. So you'll get some of that out of the Scotches. But as far as a Scotch goes, I think this one is really nice for a Speyside. It's right in the alley that me and Nick really love. It's that light, fruity, vanilla, caramel, light spices going on. And it's really well-rounded. And it's a delicious little Scotch.
Yeah.
And the Singleton. So, I mean, I like to do this because it gives our viewers something different. If you don't, into Scotches, maybe you've never tried a Scotch, this is a great way to try something different.
I was going to say, I mean, a lot of the time somebody asks you like, hey, you want a Scotch? And you're like, yeah, okay, I'm going to start being a fire-breathing dragon. Like, no thanks, right? Is that like harsh, that bitterness, that like you feel like you licked an ashtray, as Derek said before. So I think that this is nice if you haven't been in that realm of, whoa, so there's a whole different realm of Scotches I haven't been to before. And the one thing I will say about this that you brought up in the notes was now that your Scotch has settled a little bit, now you're going to start getting some more notes that start becoming more prominent. So like when I start smelling it, I'm actually smelling that sandalwood now. When I taste it, I'm getting more of a raisin flavor. So the longer, as we've said before, is sometimes the more it sits, the more it opens up and the more the palate changes.
Yes.
But the other thing that changes the palate is a little bit of H2O, which is one of our favorite things to do for you guys to let us know and let you know, is it worth adding H2O? Some people add water to that. Sometimes when you go to a bar, or if you're a bartender like myself, people ask for 1 ice cube, 3 ice cubes. Can you just add a dash of water in there instead? So this actually just helps open it up some more to sometimes flavors that you haven't gotten yet, or sometimes it kills it. So let's see what it does.
Sometimes it will kill like that. If there's like a super spiciness going on, it may kill that down a little bit. So it kind of changes it. Sometimes it's for the better. Sometimes for us, we don't like the way it ends up with the water in it.
Yeah.
So it's really a singularity, a preference of individuality. If you like it that way, if you like it a little more watered down, hey, whatever you like. There's no wrong way to drink your whiskey. It's however you like it. And that's what we always say. However you like to drink your whiskey, that's the way you like it. So you want to have it with a Coca-Cola in there and, or water or whatever you want. Ginger ale, which is a common seltzer water, however you want it. You're not wrong to drink it that way. It's how you enjoy it. So drink it however you want.
So much honey, vanilla.
The honey, the vanilla that just comes forward with this one big time. Wow. And the longer you let these sit out, Nick had mentioned also, it changes over time. You get more alcohol evaporation, more water evaporates. So you're getting different flavors will start coming out. Some more of the heavier oils and whatnot will come to the surface, and you'll get more of that coming on. That's a very nice. I feel
like it brought the proof out more on the taste.
Yeah, it did when I tried the sip, which is crazy.
Normally that doesn't happen. So.
Darren, I think that you opened it up for flavor-wise. Okay.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Darren. It's just weird because for some reason, I don't know if you're getting it, Darren, if you tried a little water or anyone else, I'm getting a little more proof on it now, which is very
salted
interesting.
Margarita.
Sometimes
interesting.
It dulls it down a little bit.
Yep.
Salted margarita.
Yep. So he's getting some of that brininess that we were talking about that you can get, which is prevalent, and some people can pick out easily. Some others can't. Sometimes I can get it. I call it like that sea mist. You're standing, like on the ocean front there. The waves are crashing on the rocks, going through your long, luscious hair like I have, and you're just standing there getting the sea mist. Well, like that.
Oh,
like the magnificent mane of
Hello.
Yes, hello. So this is what I got to deal with, all this over here, these long, luscious locks, and I've got this going on.
Do you want to paint me?
Yeah. I want to paint you, all right.
I'm actually over the hat.
I have to put anti-glare on my head so I don't blind people from all the lights in the studio right now.
Don't worry, when I cut it, we'll make a wig. We'll put it on.
There you go. So, another thing, folks, I've got a new Christmas present, which I waited a long time for. So this is coming at you live right now from my mother-in-law, a brand new camera we just purchased for the studio.
And it has great picture quality.
It does. It's a little crisper than the other one.
It is.
Which the other camera was great, but this,
Crisp.
it's a little crisp. So, we've got a little new camera going on for the studio right now. We're still messing around with it, but, I think I like it. It's working out well.
You know what else is working out well? The last comment by my buddy Sean,
Sean!
which is the flow's loose.
The flow is
Which
loose.
means
Yeah,
we've
he took his
come to
hat
party.
off. Yep. Oh, what is it, Darren? So I say yay to the H2O. So Darren's a big fan of the H2O with this one. What's this? Seltzer water and whiskey. Now that's wrong. Well, you know what? Some people like that, Jeff. I can't help them, but that's the way they choose to drink it, and they're not wrong for doing it. I don't judge anyone on how you drink your whiskey, but we're talking about Nick's main flow there, so it's out, it's loose. So what we're going to do right now, folks, is we're going to be moving on. We're going on to the number 2, the Glendronach. We're going to, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So the 12-year Glendronach is what we're moving on to next. I'm going to pull that notes up right now. So get them poured out. Get them ready if you haven't done so yet. Darren's been ready since I think like 7:30. Had everything poured. He's ready to roll. I love it. There we go. We got our notes. And
Perfect.
technology.
Yeah.
It's
And
awesome. And it's also my enemy.
So if you haven't yet, obviously tell everyone that we're doing a big live next month on the 17th for none other than St. Patrick's Day. Your box for samples will include some very fun prizes.
Yeah.
There will be a lot of giveaways that night, which we haven't been doing recently. So this is going to kind of be a little bit up and beyond. It's our buddy's 50th right here, which means there will be some little things up our sleeves. There's going to be music. There's going to be giveaways. There's going to be a lot going on. And if we get to 500 subscribers, I'll throw in a 4th bottle.
Yeah,
So make
so
sure to tell
we're
your
looking.
friends.
So we're trying to do that. We also want to welcome all the new people that have joined
Yes.
our Facebook group. Thank you
you.
so much. All our new subscribers on YouTube. Thank you and welcome everyone. If you're here tonight, if you haven't joined or subscribed yet to our YouTube, please do so. We would love that. We're at 475 right now. We need 25 more to get to 500. And, again, next month on the 17th of March, we will be doing a big St. Patrick's Day party here.
Yep.
We're going to be doing a live on my birthday.
Yep.
So, we're going to have a little bash, some giveaways, like Nick said, and we're going to be tearing it up. And some live
we
music,
are.
Hopefully got some things in the works. Some stuff will be coming along. We're going to be letting out more information. But if you want to get in and you haven't done so yet, comment sample down below. We're going to be doing another quick little live later on, probably on later in the week. We'll do it again. Just put a little quick one out there so other people can get involved if they want to. We're trying to get above 25 people this time around, 25 samples. If whatever it is, we'll get extra bottles if we have to. We want to get as many people involved as we can, especially the new people that have just joined our group. Welcome aboard. If you want to get in on some samples, people, you know what to do. Get in there, put sample down below, and we will get you involved in this.
I mean, you're paying a fair price, right? You go out to a bar, you pay probably two drinks for
$2?
about $2. Imagine.
Wow.
Find
Imagine
me that bar.
Remember back in 1938 when you could go to the bar for $2 and drink all night? Well, Nick remembers.
I do remember. It was back in the day.
It was back in the day.
You'll get 3 samples, maybe 4 if we hit 500, but for a pretty reasonable price.
Yep.
As well as the goodies that'll be thrown in it will be well worth it. Plus all the giveaways. I'm telling you, you're not going to want to miss this.
No, you're definitely not going to want to miss it. But so, folks, get out your Glendronach. Make sure it's in your glass. That's right here, folks. We've got our 12-year going on. And this one, if anyone, well, I'm actually not going to speak. We're going to let everyone sip it first and then give us your notes. So let's get in on it. So are you ready to whiskey on this one, bad boy?
Ready and able.
Let's go. Ooh, a little bit lighter of a nose on this one.
I'm not going to speak. Ooh, a little bit lighter on the nose.
Well, I mean, about the...
Let me give you all the notes.
No,
I'm not going to
not
speak.
the
I'm gonna tell you
notes on that
everything.
one. I was going to say anything else that's going on with it. I was waiting for people to make mention of it.
That's amazing.
Smells like a port wine. Very
Darren.
nice, Faith.
Darren goes, you may need personal space. Don't worry, pal. They're already in the back pocket.
Yep. What do we got here? Sorry, jumping the gun. What else we got?
That's because she said there was lots of fruit. She'd already posted.
So don't forget, comment below what you're getting on the nose before we hop into the palate. And you might spark some things that even us, it'll help us figure it out. So
Definitely put it in there. Don't be shy. Let us know what you're thinking, what you're getting on the nose. It's a light spice in there. Not very heavy.
And which one is this? Which map?
Oh,
part of
the
that?
map? Oh, you want the map again? Oh, boy. Hold on a minute. I've got to go back to the screen. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, no, wait. That's on this screen. Again, technology is not my friend. All right, so the Highlands is this big purple area here, but the Highlands also has
It's like a blue.
is
Like
it
a
a blue?
bluish purple?
I don't know. It's purple to me. And then you got this color here, the Islands, which is considered also a part of the Highlands, but this one is a Highland whiskey, Scotch whiskey. It covers a large, diverse area. There are many different whiskey characteristics. They can come from fruity to a rich, heavy peated. So you can kind of go all over the area when you get into a Highland whiskey. What are you doing? It's flashing up gang signs. I don't know what he's doing over here.
It's a puppy.
Oh, is that what it is?
Ruff, ruff. Oh, well.
All right. All right. Nick's flashing up gang signs. He says they're puppies. I don't know.
I know. Wait, when they were flashing
Lighter on the
gang
nose.
signs that was pretty funny.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fun.
When our Rickhouse Ramblings was throwing up West Side.
That was pretty funny.
So, we've had a couple of great months here with some guests, but we kind of got away from that right now with the next couple of months. Wanted to just really focus on our kinfolk, getting them involved in this, really concentrating on the comments, whatever you guys are getting, whatever you guys are putting forth. Because just the simple fact that when we have guests on, we kind of tend to focus on them. It's tough to work on both. To get everybody involved and to focus on our guests. So we really kind of got back to our roots where we originally started when we had no guests. We had nobody that wanted to be on our show.
Yeah.
Now we have people that want to be on it.
We do.
Because
Like
we
Paul.
pay them money. Yes, Paul.
Paul
We
loves
pay
to
him
be
lots
on
of
the
money.
show.
Paul loves to be on the show, and we pay him handsomely to be on the show. Tracy says that she agrees, definitely lighter on the nose. The union supports you,
Yeah.
Darren. Okay, thank you, Darren. I'm sure that's based on
That's
Nick.
today. Yep. 100%.
Jesse, yeah, I'm getting light peat, but fruit and more cigar. Okay, that's Jesse
It's actually
D'Agostino.
Tony.
Oh, is that Tony?
Tony's on Jesse's phone.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. Faith is saying something bitter at the end. Can't place it. All right. A leather smell for Darren and taste. Okay. Well, let's go in. I'm going to give it a little sippy.
So that's got a little more of a bite there.
I think the proof is a little bit up on this one. The proof on the other one was only 40, so 80 proof. This one I think it's like 86, so it's 43% alcohol in this one. It's nice though, but it is definitely different. GPC raisin nose. Okay, gets a little raisin in there. Derek. Put me on. Paul wants back in on the show. Paul wants to be back. Paul wants to be back in the new studio. I know Paul really likes the new studio setup because we have a table that's actually the height that it's supposed to be, Paul.
Yeah.
This is one of Paul's biggest comments the first time he got it. He was like, your table's way too low. You need to either cut down the chairs or raise your table.
I mean, like, it's not a huge room. So, like,
No,
the three of us all huddled together trying to do it was pretty funny.
It was pretty
comical.
funny. We had, like, the low table in front, like,
Went
knee-height table.
to the knees.
Yeah,
Go back
so-
and watch that
Yeah,
unicorn
that one,
episode.
the unicorn episodes. Those were great.
Oh, man.
Very easy to drink. What do we got? GPC butter on the palate. Okay.
I can get that. Pat of butter. I could totally see that.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for that one.
It's one of your favorites is pat of butter. Actually, the Bourbon Babe was drinking one the other day, and she said, like the brown butter or browned butter, like whatever we were drinking that day. She was like
the brown sugar butter.
No, like the
Like a
butter. Like
Texas
you took like a
Roadhouse?
pad of butter and you just like put it in the pan. When it turns brown, you get like the caramelization
Oh,
going
yeah,
on.
yeah,
Like the brown butter, and it was like spot on. The nose that we were getting out of that Scotch and everything, it was really nice.
Ooh, I agree with Sean. I taste butterscotch. I totally agree with you there. Yep.
Now, again, like we said, the Highlands includes the islands also for the area. So you get a lot of different Scotches that will fall into the Highland area. Some of them will be the Dalmore, the Glengoyne, Old El Putney, Eridor, Glendronach. The islands is Highland Park, Jura, Talisker, and Scapa. Scapa, maybe. My pronunciation is terrible. Yes, it is. It's bad.
That's why I don't speak.
That's why you don't speak.
I stay quiet.
You stay quiet. I'm going to shh. Let's pretend it's not happening right now. Okay, so let's pull up the notes on the Glendronach. Yeah, so it's 86 proof, 43% alcohol, age 12 years. The parent company is Brown Forman. which I found unusual because Diageo owns so many different Scotch, distilleries over there in Scotland that it's to find. When I saw the Brown Forman on this one, I was like, wow, really? Brown Forman owns it. So they have a diverse portfolio going on with Brown Forman also, with their American bourbon companies that they do own, but also they've gotten into the Scotch a lot. So they own a few of those also. So, what do we got? Okay. So again, now folks, color on a whiskey. When someone asked, what was the color like on it? We were described when we went to our bourbon course. It was just different colors of brown or yellow, different colors of yellow. So whatever shade of yellow you want to come up with, you're not wrong because it goes from copper to light copper to penny to deep hues of sunburst, and this one is saying deep amber gold, deep amber red gold. So it's the same color as the last one. I can't even tell you, but the nose is sweet, creamy vanilla with hints of ginger, which I did not get.
Ginger,
spiced mulled wine and pear. Now, why we're getting the spiced mulled wine and pear? Well, that is because it does a little bit of time in some Oloroso casks.
Okay.
So you're getting some of that wine. And also in the Pedro Jimenez casks that they also have there. So they got a little bit of tequila cask going on. I believe Pedro Jimenez is in there.
I wouldn't know.
You would not know. Okay.
That one I don't know.
So cask we select.
Can I phone a friend?
Yeah, phone a friend if you want. And the Oloroso. So those are the two caskings that you're getting with this one. So. So Faith, I know it said before that she got some fruit notes out of it. So that would be why, because of that Oloroso casking and maybe the Pedro Jimenez.
Darren mentioned a little tickle on the lips.
Tickle on the lips.
Get a little tickle on the lips.
The lips are very tingly. Mwah, Darren. Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, you're contemplating. I saw you.
I was going to kiss you, but I decided not to. What's this? My farts smell like butterscotch. Okay. Well, okay, Sean. If we could battle that, maybe it would be a big seller somewhere, but not here.
Did you read the rest of it?
Well, either butterscotch.
Or the big one.
Butterscotch. Yeah, there is an or.
Did you read it right?
I did. Either but or scotch. Not butterscotch, butterscotch.
Listen. Read it.
You know what? I am from New England, sir. We just put it all in one big jumble. Much more complex than the Singleton.
I would agree with that. Yeah, there's more going on, and I'm tasting a little bit of that barreling a little bit more on this one.
Okay.
I feel like it's coming out.
You
the
get
oak and the sherryness.
The oak, and you're getting those darker, fruitier notes with this one than the other one.
Yep, yeah, totally.
It's funny what, like really a casking can do, just some aging time, maybe 3-6 months when they do the finishing in a different barrel. Where you're going to pull out so much out of that.
Yeah.
Water time, folks. Make sure you add some water. If you don't, H2O tones it down a bit, says Dominic. And too much tones it down too much for him.
Okay.
Loving this one. Definitely one I'll pick up down the road. Nice. These, I can't remember. I'm trying to remember what the prices were on these. I think this was
$42.
No. $69.99.
Oh
no!
I think I do the Irish.
Yeah. So this was about $70 for the bottle, as I do remember. 16. It'll vary depending where you go, where you get it. We bought all these at Muckies. That's our go-to spot to pick stuff up. Went to Muckies. I believe it was $69.99 or $68.99. Wow. So really nice.
I think the water opens up a nutty note to this.
Did you put water in mine, or do I have to?
I did.
Okay.
I did it.
He did it. My water Sherpa. Help me out.
Proud of you. I did it. All right. I did my job.
12 is nice. The 15-year is so much nicer if you have a choice between the two. I actually have the 15-year. I was going through my collection the other day when we were looking for stuff, and I actually have the 15-year, the Revival, I believe is what it's called, and I have the 15-year at home. I haven't opened the bottle. It's just sitting there. But Paul is a man of many whiskeys. I like that. He's all over. H2 will be the peat over power. Okay. I don't know if I'm.
I don't know if it's the peat or the barreling, but I would agree. Not that it's overpowering, but I would agree that it comes out more because of the H2O. But I don't know if that's peatiness or if that's the barreling.
Well,
But I would agree. Now I feel more of like those Irish waves and stuff like that on the island, like Scottish waves on the.
Well, the thing is that
on the island.
the peatiness would be more of your smoke in that, like earthy, those earthy tones.
See, I would get the earthy tones out of it. Yeah, definitely get that earthiness. That like not dirt, folks, in like a bad way, but like if you like had been doing things with your hands, then you smelt your hands afterwards. Like that earthiness is what I feel like I'm getting out of it now that the H2O has been added.
All right.
What I say about every Scotch.
Yeah, the Bourbon Babe gets dirt out of everyone. She it just tastes like dirt. It tastes like dirt and Band-Aids.
I get the Band-Aid flavor on this too, which is that iodine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get some of that iodine. Sometimes it'll be like they'll say asphalt. You'll get the asphalt, the tar.
I don't know about anyone else, but it dries my tongue out. Like, is that happening for anyone else at home? Like, I feel like the moisture from my tongue just dries out instantly. It's weird. Does it happen to you?
No.
Okay.
It just
could be a me problem.
It could be a him problem,
Could be a
but
me.
you know, I mean, that could be the alcohol also. You know, just evaporating the way it is hitting you.
It
It's
just
a little
leaves
higher
my
proof.
tongue dry.
Okay.
Those
could be some of the tannins in
like,
there. Also, some tannins can do that to you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but anybody else getting that? H2O definitely lessen the harsh bite on the tongue. Okay. Personally,
Good stuff.
it makes any flavor gone with H2O. Yes, earthy. Okay.
Oh boy, can't wait for this last one, folks.
Oh, this last one's Nick's faves. He loves these.
Pour the number 3 while you wait, and we finish up number 2, the Bowmore.
Mm-hmm. So the Bowmore, folks. Finish up. Did we go through the spine?
No.
On the palate for this one, it's rich, creamy, silky smooth, warm, rich oak and sherry sweetness, full mouthfeel, raisins, soft fruits with spicy with a medium length and a dry finish. Now, it's funny that it says that there because then on the end, on the finish, it says long, full, firm, and slightly nutty. But yet it says spicy medium length on the palate for the finish.
Seriously.
So, and this is all from the actual site from the Glendronach. So, interesting that, you know, it's kind of counterintuitive to itself on that one.
Yeah.
But, okay. So, next one.
Faith agrees with you.
Faith? Thanks,
Yeah.
Faith.
Thank you,
It's
Faith.
a dry feeling.
A
There you
dry
go. See?
feeling.
And the notes agreed with me, so I'm a winner.
You are a winner. Faith and the notes say Nick is right.
I'll take it.
All right, folks. So make sure you pour out your Bowmore if you haven't done so already. Get that one ready to roll out. Let it breathe a little bit. That's what we usually do. We like to pour them out a little early, let them breathe, open up some of those notes in there that, you know, that may be underlying with some evaporation. Nick's been downing water.
You need to talk about why you chose all 12 year. So it's a flight of 12 years.
It's a flight of all the 12 years, and we tried to do different regions so that you'd get a little bit of a different exposure to some of the different regions of Scotland. So I tried to stay to the 12 years, which would give you that it's the same age for each one, but to show the different regions and what to expect from each region itself. But again, the Highlands you can get, it can be a lot more to the Speyside, but it can also go more towards the Islay. This one was a nice contrast, I think, in between the two.
Yeah, totally.
For this Highland, where you're getting that slight subtleness. Some people were getting some of the smoke and that peatiness that was coming through a light bit, but it was totally different than the Speyside.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so that is the reason why I chose the flight to do it this way. I wanted to really kind of demonstrate some of the different regions of Scotland. And this, you know, there's a couple of other ones that are going on in there too. But these are the ones that you can find pretty prevalently in any liquor store. These will be like 3 of the Speyside, the Highland, and the Islay. Those are predominant. You can pretty much pick those up. It's to get some of those Campbelltowns, which is another one. To find an island one, which they are available. You can get those. That's like the Bowmore, the Juras, those kind of things. Those, you can find those out. You know, you can find those too. But it'll be similar to a regular Highland or anything like that. But you can get those out pretty regularly also. So, folks, if everyone has their last one poured out, we're going to get into the Bowmore, and you're going to find this one completely different than any of the others, and that's why I chose this one to come up last. Just because sometimes people find these shall I say, a wee bit overpowering on the nose and palate.
Yeah, sure.
A wee bit. So here we go, folks. So get your glasses. Are you ready to whiskey, Nick?
Ready and able, Derek.
A little regretfully he is, but he's going to go in anyway.
Woo-hoo! Smell you from here. Smell you later. The problem I have with this, folks, is I can't get past a peatiness. And it's like, it's something we've been on the show for a year
we got
now.
A whole bunch going on here with comments.
I've been working so hard in these scotches that are just so peaty to really break it down. How can I get past it?
Brings back the 70s.
And it is not. It is so hard to get past that peatiness sometime, and I understand with you. So if you can't get by it, by all means, just hear us out, hear what we're getting, hear Derek, not me, and other friends at home, and try to see if you can get those scents out of it as well. So
yeah, in this one, you're gonna get that smoke, that peatiness going through, that earthiness going on, Jeff. I think it's called acid flashback. Now people are saying rawhide leather. You're not wrong with that. You could get that definitely. Leather. Sometimes you'll get with the Isleys, they call it like the meatiness, like a smoked meat maybe you're getting out of it. Iodine, asphalt, those are all, whoa, smoking peat. Yes, that is correct, Faith.
I'm getting a ton of leather and tobacco.
Hang out by a fire alongside the railroad tracks too. So smoky.
It's like if you're sitting, it's like if you're fresh tobacco on the old.
Smells like a new pair of Timberlands.
Rappers.
That is amazing.
Oh, that's a good one.
Awesome
yes.
One. After you put the finish on it there,
the waterproofing afterwards.
That is great.
So you're doing your boots down by the fire on.
Oh no, this is nowhere near a Lafrogue. You are correct,
it's
sir.
Not. But
no, this isn't. This is not even close to Lafrogue.
The Timberland is probably the best
thing.
one, honestly.
When I picked this out, I did not want to go Lafrogue and scare everyone away from ever wanting to drink an Islay again. So you kind of have to go in on the light end of it. Now, Lafrogue, when you get that for an Islay, that is Ardbeg. Those two you get in for Isleys. Be ready for some smoke.
But I do enjoy it. I will say, Darren said it. I enjoy the nose. Like, even though I can't get past the peatiness, I enjoy the nose. Sean mentioned like a new car smell, depending on what you have as your interior. You know, it's like, I agree with that. It's that freshness that I do like about this. It's not that like smoky charredness. It's like a fresh.
Yes, it's not like
fresh leather. Yeah. It's that smell, which I enjoy more than that charcoal. Things have just been burnt down to a crisp. Tune in for our latest s'mores episode on a pairing.
We'll be doing that. Aaron Lebrecq, salty Band-Aid.
Salty Band-Aid.
I like it. That's a new car smell for Sean. Dominic Mancier actually had a medicinal cherry, like that throat spray. Oh, medicine.
Okay.
You have with the sore throat. Dominic. Also smoked salmon. So you're getting that brininess, I think he's talking about. I know, like that seed.
He's talking the spray that actually
numbs your throat. Numbs your throat. That medicinalness that you can also get with these.
Spot on, Dom.
That is. That's a great job.
Man. That's great.
Haven't been able to sip it yet. My eyes are watering. Okay,
she's just sitting there crying. I'll get through it. I promise. I want to do it.
I want to drink this so bad. The Lafrogue has made me fear the peat. Yes, and that's the whole thing. Sometimes you get into those heavy, really smoky, really peaty ones like the Lafrogue, the Ardbeg. Me and Nick, when we were first sitting down with the Bourbon Babes and we were talking about, this show, we actually were drinking the Ardbeg 10-year.
Yeah.
That's what we started with. And we just had a blast just describing the flavors from it, which I can't really say on the show, but the actual flavorings that we were getting, the nosing and everything like that, it was hilarious.
Raw footage.
Yeah, if there was any raw footage, that would be great. Deep earthiness, an earth smell to it. Yep.
Right
palate is a huge surprise.
Haven't gone there yet.
I feel like I just flicked a burnt log. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna give it I'm gonna try it. Right. I've had the Bowmore before. I know what to expect, but Nick has no idea.
No.
In we go. Ooh. Wow. Yeah. I feel like I just flicked a burnt log with my tongue.
I feel like I ate a cigarette and I haven't even smoked a cigarette in my life.
Yeah.
Ashtray. Gross.
So much smoother on the sip than he expected. Not at all what I expected from Paul. Palate is a huge
Tastes
surprise.
like I inhaled this fire the whole night. You know when
It
you
is-
like inhale the fire all night, and you get home and you're like laying in bed.
Yeah, I can see that. But I'm also getting a honey, a sweetness going on in there also that's coming through for me.
Okay.
So it's sweet, but it's also smoky, which can happen. And like I said, I can work through it. Darren, smoky but smooth. Yep. A much smoother sip than expected. So yeah. So it is a different, the nose and palate are kind of different on this one. You know, you're expecting more maybe smoke. I don't know. You get kind of scared by the smell.
I hate it.
Nick doesn't like the smoke.
So gross.
It's so, and this is so mild to
Can't
some of the
drink
ones
this.
that I have. It really is.
Tracy, roll for the win. That's
What is
exactly how I feel, Tracy.
Sweet and smoky. And no, that's Paul. Oh, sorry, Tracy.
I've never smoked either, but Nick and I agree. Tasted like I got hammered and someone made me lick an ashtray.
No,
Yeah.
no. She said an ashtray.
Oh, it says an ashtray. Oh, that's even funnier. We gotta find out where Tracy's going to party.
I know.
'Cause that sounds
right?
wild.
Tracy's partied some places, let me tell you. She's into the licking ashtrays.
That's amazing.
That is. Oh, she's with Nick.
Ooh.
It's different, folks. You know, you're getting that smoky, the heavier, the little bit lighter peat. And
This
again,
is like what I imagine, like all like the men at a party, like let's drink this, and then I'm like, let's drink Singleton
Yeah,
because
it's
I
like,
love a
I
nice
like
fruitiness.
where's the
I
Glenlivet?
do. I love it. I love this. I love that. I'm just not a fan of the Bowmore. It just isn't my thing.
It is really always a
I
treat when we
can't.
have a smoky Scotch come up in the blinds.
Oh gosh, it's so.
Because Nick works so hard.
But we have done a couple of the smoky scotches that I've found the peatiness that I found that I like,
No,
and this
sir,
is just like
don't like it.
it is just not there for me. I'm not a fan. I can't do it. I can't get by it. I'll try it with water, but I'm just not a fan. Speyside all the way, all the way.
Yeah. Is that what it?
Great shot, Kelly.
Yeah, it's up. Can't
Can't
decide
decide
between
between-
ashtray and salty band-aid for my new band-aid name.
I need the album cover. For
I know.
that.
I do need that.
I want to
'cause
know what that looks
I
like.
want to know what that is. We're adding water right now. Try H2O to this. See how it helps it out. If it's going to bring out some maybe more of those lighter, fruitier notes.
Yes, Jesse just said, "Did I just drink liquid smoke?" I would agree with that. It's like that. Those are the sense I was getting, like when you've cooked for us with.
Oh yeah, with the smoked meat and stuff. Whatnot.
It's like that's
the
totally
hickory
some
and
of
stuff.
the. Yep, that's totally some of the sense that I'm getting out with
Yep.
this. So.
And that's what you will get. And this is again, the Bowmore is super mild.
Wait, she even commented, "I meant ashtray," and said it a second time.
Oh, did she say it again? Where is she at? Oh, no. We go. I meant ashtray. Yes, we
I
know.
meant
That's what we said. We it was spelled ASS, Tracy. We know. You said ashtray, not ash.
We got it.
We got it the first time.
We love it.
We love it. Don't think you were wrong. We loved it the first time you did it. If you meant to spell it with ASH, you were wrong.
Oh man, that is amazing.
Oh, that was great. Thank you so much, Tracy. That was awesome. Campfire Band-Aid from Jared. Yes, sir. You're not wrong. Again, and the whole thing, the Bowmore, this is a mild Islay. It really is. This is
mild
like
one,
a really easy introduction. If I wanted to introduce someone to Islays, this is definitely the way I would go because it's a mild, easy ingoing to it. Some of the other ones that are really heavily peated, really heavily smoked, you just can't get past it. That's all you smell. Nick gets it from like right here before he even picks the glass up to his nose.
Seriously.
He's already saying, "Oh my God."
Yep.
And he's not going any deeper than that. Like
No, I'm
for
not.
me, I can get some fruit notes out of this. I can get the honey going on in there. There's a light spice in the background with
But
the water
again,
added.
Working alongside you, I can smell the honey. I can smell the vanilla. There's a lot of scents that you've said that I can try to pick out, and I've gotten there. But at first, I couldn't do this a couple months back, even a year ago, not even close. So,
Dominic says, smooth on
I'm
the
not
tongue.
getting much else here.
No, not too much bite from the alcohol. Definitely not smoky compared to the Lafrogue, which is the campfire. Yep, that definitely is. This is like having a light, smoky smelling shirt from exactly.
Exactly.
Yes,
That's
like
it.
you go to the fire, you're
Yep.
sitting by the side of the fire the whole time, and you go home and you smell your clothes, you get that smokiness off.
Or
of
you
it.
shower when you get home,
I
and then
never
you
shower.
lay in bed. I never do either. However, let's say you don't shower when you get home, right? And you're laying in bed, and then you still smell it. It's just stuck to you for like 24 hours. That's totally what this is, but you're tasting it.
Yeah, you're tasting that smoke. That's what you're getting with this one. And again, this is light smoke. This isn't that bad. This is a really nice entry into a Islay. Some of those other ones, they're really, I mean, if you're adventurous enough and you want to try it, again, we suggest go try it out somewhere. You know, if you want to try an Ardbeg, you want to try a Lafrogue, try that out at a bar that has one. Give it a try. See if you like it. I mean, there's no point in buying a bottle that you will never drink again from.
Well,
and some of them can get kind of pricey.
So now my favorite point of the night. Tell me, what was your dominant nostril? We want to know. Was it the left?
Nostrils.
Was it the right? You have your dominant nostril. If you didn't know, every 3 hours it changes. So let us know what's yours right now. Mine's the right. Mine's the right.
The right one right now?
I think left was my last episode.
Yeah, we put water
we
in.
put water in it. Yeah.
And see, with the water, the more
Kinda like-
I'm getting like the Band-Aid going on now in the background
yeah.
with this a little bit.
I think Faith said it perfectly too. Like she's getting a little bit of more of those other flavors now because of the water, which helps me out a lot with these. So
okay, so going over the notes quickly from the Bowmore, really fast. We've got the color warm amber, the nose subtle lemon and honey, balanced beautifully by Bowman's trademark peaty smokiness. You've got on the palate warm and delicious on the palate with subtle dark chocolate. I got no chocolate. If you got chocolate, more power to you. The finish, a gentle peat smoke leading to a delicious long and mellow finish. The price was the same as the other one, like $68.99, $69.99 for this one if you want to buy a bottle of this.
I could get the chocolate.
Yeah, you get the chocolate out of that? No kidding. Good for
Like
you.
now.
Yeah,
And
that's-
I feel like I get it more in the finish. Like I feel like it's a cocoa. Like if you fresh cocoa, like sitting back there on the back of your tongue.
I'm getting like a dark, like a black pepper
Okay.
note going on in the back on my tongue. I'm not getting that sweet cocoa. I'm getting the honey and a light fruit going on in there, but I can't get the chocolate flavor. Maybe I'm just missing that one, which is possible. Let's go to
Teacher had to go stick his tongue out in the snow.
in the snow to get the.
Rhythm tape.
I like it.
Paul, full of crap, Nick. Listen to me, Paul. I swear by my word. I taste a little bit.
Tracy
of cocoa.
tried again and she got some lemon on it. Nice.
Crap.
Okay, what's our choice? So which one would you? Well, obviously Nick is probably going
Why
to
don't you guys guess which
What do
one
you
is
think
Derek going to
Nick's-
choose and what am I going to
Yeah,
choose?
what do you think Nick likes? What do you think Derek likes the best out of these two?
Look,
Out of these three, excuse me.
I'll go blind.
He's going to go blind on this one. I think we all
So I'm
know.
going to taste them again.
I'll
I'll do it blind for everyone.
blind for everyone. I wonder what you'd pick out. Not like a sweet chocolate, but a dark cocoa.
That's kind of what I
Yeah.
was saying. Like
Yeah,
I get
alright.
that. Like when we did an episode a while back where we paired cocoa, chocolate, different chocolates, and the bourbons and stuff. One of the things we did was different percent of cocos, and I'm getting that like 70%
super
cocoa chocolate.
Yeah,
like the
that
fresh-
semi-sweet that wasn't really. It was not sweet enough, but you got more of the like that
Just
the
a subtleness.
chocolate notes. Yeah,
Yeah.
coming through on it.
Yeah. So in your face, Paul.
All right. So Faith says her picks are the Glendronach, the Singleton, and the Bowmore. So she liked the Glendronach the best.
So she selected all three.
That's her three. That's her
No, I'm
three
just
choices.
kidding. I know in that order.
Yeah, in that order. But she likes all of them. She's a boozer. She likes her liquor. Dominic had said, yep, he agrees with Derek. He finds a little bit with, he likes to buy the little small bottles if he can, you know,
Yeah.
like we say, buy small
Always.
if you can get, you know, a little sample bottle or something of it, maybe even the 200s or 350s, those little smaller bottles if they're available,
Mhm.
before you invest in a big bottle. If you don't like it, there's no point in buying a, you know, 750 that's just going to sit there for years and you're never going to drink it. And you'll probably try to pawn it off at everybody that comes over your house. Hey, you want to try this? No, I'm not drinking it, but you can have it.
So again, just so you
Glendronach.
remember, Singleton, Speyside,
Yep.
the Glendronach.
Glendronach.
Is that the right?
That's, I guess that's
Kind
as
of.
I'm getting it.
The Highland and the Bowmore, the Isle.
So the Islay is
Islay.
down over here in the green. way out there for us. So this is the Islay right there. So if you're getting any of that brininess and whatnot, that's because most of it is all coastline. So, it's all exposed to the coast here. So if you're getting that brininess, any of that kind of stuff going on, you're not wrong. But that is the description. That is the picture of Ireland and all the different regions that are going on in Ireland.
If I could guess, I think that if you're like me, you're going to love the Singleton. And if you're like Derek and I feel like most of the middle of the line people, you're going to go here.
The Glendronach is a really nice in between. It really takes
a special person to love the Bowmore.
No, there's Nick knows you.
They put 2 ice cubes in it now, likes the Bowmore.
Oh, okay.
Ice cubes in the Bowmore.
Ice cubes. The dial.
Will you grab me an ice cube?
That will cool it down a little bit and bring down. Yes. Faith with the ice cube coming through for the win, because that will down the coolness of that will also kill some of that smokiness and some of those other notes that are coming through that are towards the bitter end. So you'll dial those down a little bit, and you're also watering it down a little bit with that too. We've got GPC coming in with the Bowmore. Ooh, like the Bowmore the most. That's it. But that's a fan of an Islay right there. If he likes Islas, he's coming through. Yeah. They're coming through with the Islas. They like that heavy peat, the Lafrogues, the Ardbegs. That's their treat. They enjoy that kind of stuff. Good for you. Darren, yep, he said Nick was the Singleton. Jeff says the Glendronach was easily his favorite. I really did enjoy that one myself. I thought that was really good. I thought it was a nice in between the two of them where you get some of the fruitiness, some of the smoke. Dominic, what's Dominic? A smoke is lingering even after the drinking water. Okay, that can happen, definitely. Jared says Glendronach was the best. This one is tough to get through. Yeah. Again, what do we got? What are you looking at?
I just like what Jake said. I'm going to try this, but I can try that another time because I know we both have our own whiskey
with the whiskey
and not so much the ice because you're chilling it and you're not watering it down, which I appreciate, Jake. So thank you for suggesting that as well. Having it with the stones in it is bringing out the flavors you're talking about. Yeah. But again, you're not watering it down. So that's a brilliant idea right there, Jake. And I'm glad you brought that up. That's something for us to think about in future episodes too.
Definitely. So, we're going through everyone. Oh, who's this?
But I do love the smell of the Bowmore. I think just because if you've watched our past episodes, I'm always referencing Derek and I sitting by a fire, sipping together, or sipping by a fire with your friends. Most recently the High West campfire, we talked about that one. Yep. And, I love that aspect of sipping, bourbons or scotches or whiskeys together around a fire. So I do love that aspect there.
So Tracy,
I do love that smell.
Yeah, Tracy Roll says she liked the Glendronach also. So that the Glendronach seemed to be like that in between that everyone liked. It had enough of the sweetness, but not overbearing, and it kind of leaned toward that earthiness that everyone kind of enjoyed. Was that?
Want to share COVID?
Oh, sure. Let's share it.
Okay.
We're still immune until March.
Yeah, we're immune, folks, so we're good. I think Faith is onto something. I like it chilled, actually. I think
chilled is way better.
Yeah, so I'm actually really interested with stones, what that would do, because I don't really like to water things down a lot, but I could water down a peaty Scotch, I think, because I think I would like that more. Yeah. But I want to try it both ways. Yeah, so, I think that good suggestion, Faith and Jake. Appreciate it.
Very nice. Nope, so they hated the Bowman. That was Jesse Kruger.
But yeah, Singleton's my favorite. What was yours?
I liked the Glendronach.
I knew
that was really my favorite out of the three. I mean, second would be the Singleton, then the last would be the Bowmore coming up. But I like that in between that the Highland gives me. Yep. I really enjoy those Highland Scotches. I do enjoy the Speysides also. I prefer those two compared to the Islas. It's just a personal preference, and that's the whole thing. You got to try them out. You got to try different stuff, and to see what you like. Some people really like that smokiness, that peatiness, that deep earthy, the meatiness that you'll get out of that.
You're gonna burp it up all night.
All night long, it's coming back.
So, folks, I hope you saved a little of the other two because that is gonna be coming back to bite you the rest of your night.
That's right.
This is why I stay away from the PD Scotches.
Nick's not a big fan of it. Never has been. Never will be.
So I'll take my Singleton out on this one.
Yep. Yes,
but folks, if you haven't yet, as always, please subscribe, like, shut off notifications. I don't mind. He doesn't mind. But we need the support as well as sharing to your friends, telling them about us. You never know who wants to join us for the next sip along. We want as many people as we can. If you haven't yet, comment sample below for the next Irish party for Derek's 50th birthday
Yeah.
next month on the 17th, where we'll be having live music, tons of giveaways for great stuff as t-shirts and some other things. I don't want to spoil anything fun. There's going to be more information to come on our next live within the next week or so. So stay tuned for more detail.
Definitely, you
And
know,
please suggest people to come join our Facebook group.
Share us. Let it, get us out there. Share us with your friends. Share us with your group. Put us out there when you see one of our comments or one of our videos. When we post quite regularly in our group, we always put videos in weekly.
Yep.
Share those with your friends. The more subscribers we get, the better off we are. We're trying to get to 1,000. We're working on 500 right now.
We're close.
We're close. 25. We're
Yep.
closer than we've been. So we're
25
at 25
people.
away.
That's all we need.
25 people. So
Tell them to press the like button, and then they can just move on.
Yeah, move
We're
on
okay
up. Hit it.
Or share it to their friends.
Exactly. Now Dominic says the whiskey stones sound fancy. Just has those plastic cubes. They're the liquid inside that you freeze.
Are they the little pineapples?
Those little tiny ones. It's the same thing, Dominic. It's just the stones are literally just stones you put in the freezer. They're made out of granite or I don't know, marble maybe. I'm not even sure what they are.
Yeah.
Just put them in the freezer. They
Depends.
just stay cold. You drop them in your whiskey to not water it down.
Yep.
Great work, boys. Thanks, Jake.
Thanks, Jake.
What's this? Facebook users. Jesus, 50. Thanks, Tony. Yeah, I know. It's tough to be this beautiful. I know. It's tough to stay sexy when you're 50.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. The less hair you have, the sexier you are. You're more streamlined. Just so you know. Keep it out there.
All right.
Hey, everyone.
I got some time.
Yeah. So again, thank you everyone for joining this.
Thank you again, folks.
Stay on, in tune for us. Watch us on the actual group. We're going to be putting out more information about our big Irish party we're going to be doing on the 17th, St. Patrick's Day.
And we have a bunch of brand new things on YouTube, so check us out. We have weird whiskey pairings starting to come out, which is a new little spin, kind of like a TikTok. Couple seconds, not too long.
Yep.
We're pairing things for you. Different whiskey, scotches, or rye alongside of some weird food pairing that Bourbon Bay Becca's put together for us.
Yeah.
We've had some laughs, we've had some guesses, and we've had some points where we almost thought we were going to throw up.
Yeah,
so
it's been
definitely
tough.
stay tuned. And we got some great things coming over the next couple months. A big announcement probably by the next episode for our following month. We're not going to talk about it yet, but big things coming. So as always, stay tuned with us. And we appreciate all of you following along and for sipping along with us tonight. So thank you.
Yeah, so thanks everyone for joining us this evening. And other than that, I think that's going to be about it. Nick wrapped it up perfectly. There's nothing more to be said other than here's hoping that everyone finds a little bit of luxury
In an otherwise ordinary life.
Thanks everyone for
Take
joining
care.
us tonight. And
Woo-hoo!